the bottom, and I'm getting ready to store that mother in that last jar. I got 6 of those. I don't know, is that a gallon? I'm not sure what that is, a half gallon maybe? I got 6 of those anyway. Alright, so I just want to show you, you can eat the mother. Okay, there's a little piece right there. It's actually really good. Look, I'll do it again. Here's the mother. Okay, got a little piece right here. Now, I don't know if you can see me or what. This is basically the best probiotic you're ever going to eat. And I'm going to eat a little piece right here on camera. Very good. It almost, let's see, taste-wise, it's going to taste like the vinegar or the wine. It just took a year to make this Bactali culturum or whatever it's called. Taste-wise, it's going to taste like whatever it's in, the vinegar or the wine. Texture, it's a little chewy. I guess you could say texture is maybe almost like a tofu or a... Has anybody ever eaten kombucha? Kombucha? I've tried that one time. It's like that white mushroom thing that forms in the water. It's basically the same thing. Tastes almost the same as far as the texture, I mean, and taste-wise, once you sap out the main flavor of it, being the vinegar and everything, you can actually taste a little bit of it. And it's very smooth. It's almost a little sweet. It's very pleasant. It's very, 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 very good for your digestive system. So, I mean, if you're looking to start moving along to a natural way of doing things, you might want to consider processing your grapes the way I'm showing you in this video. And you can harvest the mother. You can make the vinegar from it. You can make the wine. You can also make the grape juice. And as far as the mash goes, once it's done, well, that you can discard and just put in your garden. But there's absolutely no sugars been used. I did not use any sulfides or sulfates to stop the stimulation of the wine. I let it fully stimulate until it is completely used up. There's no starches and no sugars left in that particular batch of vinegar. Though if you do make wine, there is a trick you can use to stop the fermentation process from secondary triary or tertiary or whatever it's called process of your wine potentially firing back up in a bottle. And it could happen even under certain pressures and conditions. Like normally, if you once you bottle it, it'll build up pressure in the bottle and then it'll just kill all the yeast normally. But even with those circumstances, you're not guaranteed. It could still fermentate and it can blow those bottles right up. Had it happen to me. Also, temperature is not guaranteed to stop that reaction from happening. It can still happen. And you may not want your wine to be a fizzy type of a wine, so you might not want that effect. So you are going to have to stop the fermentation process at whatever stage it is. Primary, secondary, triary, whatever that stage it is, you're looking to stop the fermentation for best flavor, best color. And that's up to you when you do that. There are natural ways to stop the fermentation process, and I believe using grape leaves is one of those ways to you introduce the grape leaf into that last process. Of course, you have to make sure that the grape leaf is absolutely sterilized. But after you do your grape leaf and you put it in there, there's something in the grapes that actually cause the process to stop. So you don't need to use metabisulfate to stop the fermentation process. I can get into a little bit more about making wine, making mead, a different beer making process. I really don't want this to be like an alcohol making channel, though I really ain't gonna have a whole lot of content to put up during the slow months. This I figured would be something for me to kind of show you guys a little bit about make your own homemade wines and vinegars, and I figured it would be applicable. Now, you can do this with apple juice, and I have done this process with other berries. wild berries. I've done it with choke cherries. I've done it with cherries. I've done it with all kinds of stuff, but nothing comes even close to doing it with the Concord purple grapes. I'm sorry. I have grown other grape varieties, but I have growing several varieties of grapes, so I can make several different types of wines and vinegars, including white vinegars and stuff like that from natural grapes. But I have tried with other wines. They come out okay, but they're nothing like the Concord grape. I'm sorry. This grape is king. It's been used since I was a kid. Till this day, it's still used, and for every reason in the world, as you just seen, I can actually eat every aspect of it. Even the mash, if you wanted to, you could probably be creative and do something with it. I'm usually left with like a, a bowl or maybe a sandwich bag full of grape seeds when I'm done with this whole process, and you can grind those grape seeds up and make like a flour, or you can just eat them raw. I actually just eat them, just chew them up, just like you would do nuts. They don't really have any particular flavor per se. Yeah, if you don't want to waste it, you can eat them. You just seen me eat the mother on this last year's brew for the vinegar I was making, and it's absolutely unbelievable. This year, it seems like it gets better every year. I don't know. It just gets better and better every year. I'll show you one more look at it. Okay. That's the mother. And I am getting ready. I don't really want to handle it too much, though I just did before, but it's really good stuff, guys. A teaspoon of this is probably equivalent to 10 jars of probiotics that you would take. Alright, just to give you an idea on how good this stuff is for you. So, that's your mother for your wine vinegar. If you want to save it, do like I'm doing, the very last batch, which is very heavy and condensed, and just move it over into there and slowly let that settle itself out and consume that with your meals as you eat. Alright, so I'll see you guys on the next one.